Some comfort in the sun. After a week of violence following a police strike in the state of Espírito Santo, people in the capital Vitória took to the beach on Sunday as armed forces restored security and public services partly resumed.
The worst seems to be over. Now we are living one day at a time. We supported the strike the first few days, but it has to end. The police got what it needed to show the population depends on them.
Felipe Alves, one of the policemen, says the state government has yet to make any concession to the officers, among the worst paid in the country, while accusing them of being responsible for the chaos.
In Brazil, the policemen are blamed for the high levels of violence, but the teachers are not blamed for illiteracy, neither the doctors for the bad conditions in the healthcare system. So why are we to be blamed?
The local government says 1,000 police are back on the job, but almost none were visible patrolling the streets, unlike the soldiers brought in by the federal government. Thousands of officers remain in their barracks as their relatives continue to block the entrances in defiance of the government. 142 murders were committed during the strike, 6 times higher than the average in the city. But many here seem to support the police officers' fight for better working conditions, especially now that the violence is receding. This is what a regular Sunday looks like in Vitória, and is much needed relief after such a difficult week. But one major test remains, since nobody knows if schools, banks, and the rest of commerce will be open on Monday. This bar reopened after 6 days. Her owner says she couldn't afford to keep the doors closed any longer, but doesn't trust the strike is over.
Since there are a lot of questions about the negotiation between the government and the police, we're afraid that in the next few days things could get bad again. I feel like it could turn worse at any time and we've had to lock ourselves inside.
But the biggest fear the authorities have is that other military police forces could follow Espírito Santo's example in other states struggling to pay their public servants. Alessandro Ampieti, Al Jazeera, Vitória, Brazil.